seen a lot of these rotating car seats out and about, and there's some things that people seem to consistently be confused about or not get quite right. So we're going to make a video and talk about using this car seat properly. First of all, it can go from 4 to 40 pounds and up to 40 inches in rear facing mode. Forward facing, it can go up to 65 pounds and 49 inches. So all of that information is right here. You don't have to memorize it, you just have to know where to find that information. Also, regardless of whether you're using this car seat rear facing or forward facing, you always need to use the top tether strap, which comes attached to the seat kind of on the back like this. And you have to unhook it from way down underneath. So this is the top tether. You do need to use this, so always find a seating position that has a top tether anchor to hook this onto. Now you can have a choice about whether or not you use the lower anchors or the seat belt. But there's some things you need to know about if you use the lower anchors. It's a pretty heavy seat. Lower anchors in your car are only designed to handle up to 65 pounds of child plus car seat. So they have figured that math for you and have told you what is the highest weight your child can be using the lower anchors. For rear facing mode, that's 35 pounds. And that's right here on the seat. It tells you that. Do not use this method for a child weighing more than 35 pounds. For forward facing, it's up to 40 pounds. So if your child weighs more than 35 pounds in rear facing mode or 40 pounds in forward facing mode, you do have to use the seat belt and tether to install it instead of the lower anchors. So how the heck do we install this thing, you may be wondering? First things first, you need to rotate it. There's a sign right here. Lift to rotate. So let's lift this and rotate it. It can go whichever way you want it to go. We need to bring this red arrow in line with the little white arrow on the base of the car seat to line it up so that we can then lift the seat out to install the base. I've got my base right here, and I have the choice of whether I want to install it with the lower anchors or the seat belt. If you choose lower anchors, you'll remove those from their storage right here at the bottom, and you'll hook those right into the lower anchor bars of your vehicle seat. But before you do that, you should go ahead and hook up your top tether anchor so you don't forget to do that. In my car, I thread it underneath the movable head restraint. If your head restraint is fixed, you may have to go above or around the head restraint, and that's going to be depending on what the vehicle manual says to do. To lengthen the tether, all you have to do is push this button here while you pull away from where the strap is anchored in. Mine was a little too short, so I discovered I had to lengthen that out to get all the way to the bottom of where my tether anchor is connected to the vehicle seat. So I've connected that. I'm going to hook in my lower anchors. Release the belt lock. Pull all the slack out of the lower anchors. And push that back down so where it locks into place. When I close the tensioning bar, this piece goes from red to green to show that it's locked all the way. There are instructions right here on the inside of the base as well for lower anchor installation. And then I'm going to check for movement. As long as it moves no more than 1 inch front to back or side to side, I've got a nice firm installation. Not done quite yet though. I still need to come back and tighten this top tether. And then I've finished installing my base. Now line up the arrows to put the seat back into the base. You should hear it click, but also keep an eye out for this seat lock. It's going to stay red until it's locked into a position, and then it turns green for you. So make sure you keep an eye on this. Next thing I want to check is my recline level. Right now my ball is way outside of the correct zone. So to fix that, I need to come back here, squeeze the back of this, and raise this up. Now I'm in the okay zone. On this seat, it's white for anywhere from a child from 4 to 20 pounds and black for 20 to 40 pounds. So once you've taken your baby out of the car seat, it's very important to turn this back into a locked position for every time the vehicle is moving. So just make a habit of doing it every single time. What could happen if you forget to leave it in a locked position is it could accidentally slide over here to an unlocked position and fly out in a crash. That would be very, very dangerous. So make sure that it's always in a locked position, regardless of whether or not the baby is riding in the seat at the moment. I hope you enjoy your new car seat, and let us know if you have any other questions or need help.